Speaking of people that vape, today we have a loser tier list. I'm getting tired of some of you motherfuckers, and I've decided to tier list you guys. And I'm also wearing all of my American clothes so that you guys don't know where I live, because I'm clearly from the States and probably from New York. So if you get mad that you're on this list, that's a you problem. S tier loser is like the biggest loser. D tier loser, you're not a good loser, so you're like more normal. You know what I mean? People who vape. I cannot stand you. I actually cannot stand anybody that vapes still. I understood vaping in like 2018. Like when everybody was vaping in 2018, I kind of got it because I was like, oh yeah, whatever, nicotine, woo. I thought that the goal was to go from smoking cigarettes to vaping and then off. But then they started upping the nicotine in the vapes. So now you're fucking, now people are like, oh dude, it's 50 Nick, you want to try? I'm like, you are so dumb. We're like, oh, it's mango flavored. Go fuck yourself. S tier, dog shit. Marvel fans. If you've ever gone to like a fucking Comic-Con or any of that shit, I think that you're like a high tier loser. Like, and I've been to TwitchCon, okay? I've been there. I've seen all this shit. I think that if you're like a diehard Marvel fan and you bat chest over literally everything that they do, and then whenever you walk out of a Marvel movie, you're like, oh, it was so different in the comics. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Like, I like Marvel because I like to look at Captain America when he came out of the fucking box. But if you're like sitting there and you're like, well, actually, oh my God, shut the fuck. I don't care. I don't care if the comics are better. I don't care if the comic had this guy being fucking incredible and they made him bad. I don't give a fuck. I've never seen a Marvel movie. You've never seen a Marvel movie. Like not even one. Like not even one. You didn't even see fucking Infinity War or like Endgame. Oh my God, you need to go on the list. This is like the other end of the spectrum where like you should be like a decent Marvel fan, but if you've never seen any of them, that like takes effort. How the fuck did you exist like post Endgame or post Infinity War on Instagram or anything? You just like NPC scroll through your phone like, I didn't watch it, I don't care. Just like Harry Potter and Star Wars, all those movies you've never watched. I genuinely cannot believe that you've never seen Harry Potter, Star Wars, or Marvel. What the fuck do you do? What do you enjoy? I like indie movies. Next on the list, people who say they like indie things. S tier. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean you like indie things? You just like the worst version of the good things. Indie does not mean what you think it means. Indie for you guys just means fucking mid. Indie music, indie movies, like it's just bad. Just bad. Any of that shit where it's like, where they always try and make it so obvious that they don't have the fucking budget. They like frame it smaller and shit. Oh my God, stop it. You don't like indie movies. What the fuck do you mean indie movies? The only ones that are like respectable are like big indie movies, but that doesn't even exist because once it's big, it's no longer fucking indie. Indie should just be replaced with fucking mid. I don't care. I don't care. Indie equals mid, just mid. Because the second it gets popular, it's no longer indie. Name a fucking popular indie song. It turns into alternative. Like, that's the same thing. Indie is the same thing as in 2016 when you said, like, you were a hipster. It's the same thing. An indie streamer. I'm not an indie streamer. What does indie even mean? Not belonging or affiliated with a major record. Okay, so basically hasn't been bought yet. So basically isn't good enough to be purchased yet. Is that what it is? Is that what you guys are saying? So indie music is just anything that hasn't been purchased by a big company. So that's not even a fucking genre. That's not even a genre because there's so many independent fucking music artists who aren't signed to a record label but make completely different music. Like if you say you like indie music, so you like all indie rappers and all indie country music, that's what you like? How the fuck does that work? Because it's not even like new. It's not even like independent rappers all sound the same. It's just some of them are fucking ass because they've been signed. So it's literally just anything that is bad. You just like bad things, but you want to say that you like cool things, or you want to say that it's cool and it's in its own genre because you don't want to say that you like fucking popular things because you're worried that you're not going to be like cool and independent and you're not going to shut up! This shit is pissing me off. I'm tired of it. You're not cool. You're not original. You just suffer through fucking garbage because you're worried about being mainstream. And that's what it is. You're not indie. You literally conform more to pop culture than someone who says that they like popular things because you conform so much that you're worried that you're gonna, if you say that you like popular things, you're not cool. So you shape yourself around not being interested in the popular things. Like, oh my God. My favorite indie streamer Oh my God. No more. Hey guys, I think I actually have decided I don't want to do the AR contest anymore. All right. Next up, before I tear into another demographic of people, you know who's the biggest loser? People that don't subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, you are an S tier loser right now. You can fix that and get off the tier list by subscribing. Thanks. Click the button. For the loser tier list, guys who reply to famous girls' Snapchat stories. Oh my God. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? When a super famous girl posts a Snapchat story and all these LA TikTok celebrities post 1 million stories a day because they all make millions of dollars off of their Snapchats through ads. And sometimes they'll be like, packing, ask me some questions. And then guys like swipe up on it and are like trying to talk to them. Oh my God, like bottom of the barrel. Like, especially like if it's somebody that is only famous because of their looks, like only like David Dobrik, all these people, they got famous by like doing shit. I'm talking like the real bottom of the fame barrel. Who are the girls that do this all the time? All of these small blonde LA girls that post 1 million fit checks, but the guys that swipe up to respond to that, how do you feel the rest of your day? Like, I want to know. They post like 300 snaps on there. Half of them, they got their dogs out. The other half of them doing fit checks in the mirror. And then there's guys swiping up that are like, hi, hope you're having a great day. They're like trying to have an actual conversation with them. The level of fucking delusion you have to think that they give a fuck, A, about you, but B, are just posting on Snapchat for literal direct ad revenue is insane. Oh, I see them on there. I'm like, you just got to feel like the worst member of your bloodline. Like you have to feel like you are letting down the hundreds of generations that came before you. Like, you know that scene in Avatar where they look back down the line of all the avatars? That's the way that you should feel when you're swiping up on it about to enter something so that she can make like a $10,000 more off of your thing. Like, oh, hey, Brecky Hill. Yeah, I really hope you're having a great day. I just got back from hockey. But I feel bad for them because I'm like, you're just like the biggest loser I've ever seen in my entire life. Go talk to girls that know that you exist. Like please. But again, that is honest to God an S tier. Yeah, they'll pick one random guy. Yeah, and then they put like something like, "Day was good, thanks." 9 pictures of them. Guys, got food. Look at the food. Oh my God, it's good. Guys, it was really good. Any questions? Because they run out of things to post. They're just the most useless fucking snaps. And then they do the questions. And it's always these poor fuckers that are in there like actually cucking themselves. It's insane. People who live at home after 25. I think that you're a loser. But I think that there's like circumstances that make you like not a loser. You know what I mean? Like taking care of your parents. If you like work sarcastically close to where you would live anyway, saving money to make it big time. I think you're like a B tier loser. But I do understand there's like also a lot of cultures that have people live at home for a long time. Like I know that. But if you're 25 and you're just like sitting at home and mom and dad are still cooking for you and you're not doing anything, you got to go do something. You got to fly out of the nest. Oh, okay. This one's decent. People who use TikTok green screen to report the news. I'd say that these people are almost more annoying than they are losers. I think that there's a tier of them that only report on news that has a lot of general understanding. So like when big things happen that make it onto TikTok news, there's a shit ton of people that just sit there and like war profit off of it. So like when the Titanic submersible fucking imploded, there was like 900 people using the TikTok green screen. And like, it's usually 30-year-old women that report all of the news on like topics and events like that because they're just like, oh, new news dropped. There was this one girl for 3 weeks after the submersible sank. She was doing TikTok lives, still going on about it, still talking about it. She'd be like, oh guys, they finally went down there and got the wreckage. Look at these pictures. And like they have no news background. It's just like, it's not even news. It's like gossip. It's like they present the news in a way that it's like somebody gossiping about it. There's also news people that just make awful news. Like they just show you something. But yeah, man, this guy,
these people on TikTok,
like
man,
this guy just, he's afraid of saying any of the words. So he always puts like abbreviations, but he also doesn't present any news. He just like says something. Like he just says words. Like
14-year-olds.
Dream and his friends seemed to be the only people who were looking around very nervously when the word was said.
Like he's just a D1 yapper, but just yapping for 1 minute and 2 seconds to get enough into the video that he can make money off of it, off of something that's happening. Oh, and you'll notice all the time, just over 1 minute. Everything, never less.
People are very upset with this TikToker for ruining her boyfriend's apartment. So this TikToker recently went super viral for posting
like, I guess if he tricks you into thinking that he's reporting something by the way that he talks and the fact that he's holding a mic, if he talked like a normal person and didn't have a mic, it would just be the biggest content rip of all time.
People are saying that her changes to the apartment made it feel cold and like Patrick Bateman. And
like, is he describing it for people that can't see? Like, he just pulled up the comments and went, people are saying that it's Patrick Bateman. Like, look, the one video where he's not in front of a green screen, 97K.
Guys, the MetaQuest 3 is wild. I am
This guy and all these other fucking people like it are losers. So they're going on the... They're gonna go A tier. They're gonna go A. They're not S because some of them actually do, like, reasonable things. Anybody that owns a Fedora... Now, okay, I'm gonna be honest. At some point in my life, I have owned a Fedora. But I owned it, like, 2016, 2015... when I feel like it was socially acceptable to wear a fedora. You're a loser. Okay, listen here, jackasses. I owned it, but it was cool at the time. You could do like a hat flip with it to put it... Anyway, it's not a cope. It used to... Okay, insane. It's not a cope. It's not... I'm not coping. It was cool in 2016 to have a fedora. And I was also like maybe at 13. Okay, fine. You guys, if you guys think I'm coping with this ranking, then you guys rank people with fedoras. Today, people with fedoras. Not when it was cool, but today. I do not think it's above people who live at home after 25. It's not. It's not above people who live at home at 25. But it wasn't black. It was like light blue. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the hat flip I'm talking about. That I used to do. Oh, this is a tough day. This is really tough. I knew I was going to catch a stray in the loser tier list somewhere, but I didn't expect it to be here. I was like 8. Maybe 9, you fucking assholes. Oh my fucking god, dude. Get me out of here. It's going in D tier. I don't care. It's C. It's C. It was cool back then, but it's not cool anymore. You're a loser. It's a C. Fuck off. It's not any higher. I was 8. Okay. All right. Next up, anyone who sweats over mobile games. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. It's A, but okay. Okay, fuck you guys, man. Fuck you guys. Anybody that sweats over mobile games, a very high tier loser. I'm gonna put an A. If you have like the little finger nubs and you like really sweat. I'm talking like really into fucking games. A, you gotta get help. Like Genshin Impact players, if it was all Genshin, I'd put S. But I know a lot of people that put the fingers on and then they play like Clash of Clans, and Clash is kind of based. So people who donate to big streamers, this is high. This is really high. Look, I stream, okay? I cannot imagine any of you guys going and spending money in like XQC's chat. I'm talking like, I understand if you donate or cheer bits for some shit that like you get a reward for, like subbing to a streamer that like gives you a reward. But oh my god, if you just donate to put a message on the screen, oh Jesus. Because most of these huge streamers don't even read their donations. They don't even have the alerts on. People spend so much money just trying to get somebody to acknowledge they exist. It's insane. So if you donate to like large streamers, you are an unbelievably high tier listed loser.
RJ, thank you so much. Damien, thank you so much. Coco, thank you so much. KJ, thank you so much. Sky, thank you so much. Mama, thank you so much. Happy, thank you so much. Happy, thank you so much. Jackson, thank you so much.
Okay, people who say they are fighting demons in the gym. I think you're a loser for doing this, but I think that like it's a lot of people when they first get into the gym. So like I can't really call it cringe because they just get into it. If you have any type of muscle mass on you and you say that you're fighting demons in the gym, like that is unbelievably cringe. Like you are kind of a loser. Like there's a bunch of people that now like the TikTok gym influencers that just post that they're like fighting demons in the gym. Oh my fucking god, dude. Like that, this is fucked. How the fuck could you post this shit? Last but not least, oh, these motherfuckers. The next tier list is going to be annoying people because this almost falls into there. People who comment on TikToks trying to get blue comments. Like they just comment words that are related to the video to try and get like the search comment in the TikTok. You're just a C tier loser. You are just a loser. It's like basically it's like the comment is what's related to the video, and then people click on it to take them to like the TikTok search, and people just sit in there and comment things that are related to the video to try and get the blue comment. That's all the losers. I think the next one's gonna be annoying people. I don't mind these little segments because it gives me time to rant. So yeah, if you want to submit one when we do annoying people, it'll be on the Instagram story at some point. You can go check that. Boy, do I love ranting. Oh my god.